Yes, I'm Dr. Vinod Bharadwaj, Nodal Officer, Innovation and Skill Programs at Department of College Education, Government of Rajasthan, Jaipur.
So, what is your takeaway from this year's World Education Summit?
We have been participating in this program. In World Education Summit for last 2 years. First time in 2017 we were here, and we found many partners from this kind of platforms and different agencies where they connected with us. And 19 MOUs we signed through like WES and HEHRC, organized by ELETS Media.
Sir, in your opinion, what is the current scenario of education in the state of Rajasthan today?
Actually, we have a lot of people who are coming from like poor families and not so well advanced families. So there is a need to give them some kind of skill training so that they may become a little bit employable. If they get some kind of trainings along with their studies over there, then certainly they get jobs. We have started this kind of programs in Rajasthan, and now like in last HEHRC, which was organized by ELETS there in Jaipur, so we got some agencies like Microsoft, like this one, ICICI Academy for Skills, and now they have started giving training to our students. And first batch is over, and they have already given jobs in different companies. So this kind of expectations do we have from like this kind of program WES and HEHRC.
So, in your opinion, what is the essence of public-private partnership in actually enhancing the education in the states in India?
Definitely, there is a lot of scope to get the partnership strengthened through PPP mode or through direct association with the private agencies. But only thing is that look, private agencies, of course, they need money because it cannot be a charity program over a long period of time. But certainly, unless they prove that their interventions or their whatever they are going to associate with the other agency, they are work to the system. Like every state have their own different kind of needs and requirements. One cannot go or replicated everywhere, Delhi or Jaipur or Bihar. So that way we are thinking that like Rajasthan needs the agencies which can help in infrastructure development, like in lab equipments, like in students welfare, students job and job connected, then quality teaching, of course. There are some areas. And now the new dimension which is added with our state is the sports and games. So this kind of things we are looking up. And we are sure that the different agencies, they do come over in WES and like these platforms, and we get, of course, partners to get associated with us, and they are working under their CSR or with CSR of someone else. So it's a good achievement for us, especially the state of Rajasthan.
Great, sir. So, as I mentioned, quality teaching in terms of skill development is concerned, not just the students, we believe the teachers will also be skilled in their trainings. So, what initiatives have been taken by the government in the state of Rajasthan?
Yes, of course. For that also we got some partners for our teachers training in last HEHRC by ELETS in Jaipur. So what we are doing that we have our department has started some kind of trainings, and the agencies which signed MOU with us, like both Shiksha Samiti, like Jaipur Institute of Management, which is a partner of this event also in WES here. So they are training our teachers also. Then for the like academic leadership program, like managerial skills, like how to deal in the classrooms also. So teachers training program or FDP, like faculty development program, are our focus again. But what we are feeling that students also are supposed to give some kind of special trainings to how to attend the classrooms, because this is very much a lacking part in our state, that when the students are coming, so they are not much serious. Even if they are serious, then the teachers need to give deliver their contents in an impressive manner, effective manner, so that can help students in a better way.
Rightly said, sir. So, in terms of development is concerned, what are the initiatives taken in terms of skill development? Or I would like to say in terms of making the education more experiential, inclusive for the students in the state?
Basically, what we are feeling like in the state of Rajasthan, when we first time did some kind of agreement with or like letter of intent with the IGNOU. So we opted some courses from IGNOU courses, which are skill-based courses. Later we came, we got some agencies like Hire Me and then Accelerator from HEHRC and WS last time here. We met some agencies. Now they are coming to our states and they have signed MOU with us also. And what they are doing now, they are getting registered, students registered there, and then identifying their skills and then connecting with them with the employers. This is one part. But what is there I feel that every state has its own, different kind of abilities. So our state, the students from Rajasthan state, what kind of ability do they have? Whether they can go to cottage industry, whether they can work with the medium class industries, or some kind of handicraft. So that kind of specialties are to be promoted, number one, and the skills are to be imparted accordingly. So what we have done now, this time, first time, that our Rajasthan State Livelihood Development Corporation is associated with us. That's the government department under PMKVY, and so we have identified 34 skills according to the needs and choices of Rajasthan, and we are now going to start the skill trainings in the colleges with the help of RSLDC. Besides, some private agencies are also coming forward. They are getting associated with like Blue Pottery, and they are coming with us, and they want to train our students, like Pious Milk also. They are coming to train our students for milk testing and that, and they have assured to give them job also. So we are getting, but every state has their own, specialty, which cannot be replicated everywhere. Right?
As you mentioned, every state has its own abilities, its own choices and demands. So, what are the major challenges in the education sector in the state of Jharkhand? They still prevalent, and what is the government actually going to overcome all of this?
Basically, there are multiple challenges in the sector of education, especially higher education. First of all, the poor infrastructure is the major issue. So, whereas the private organizations or institutions are concerned, they have good infrastructure, but then the fees structure is so high. So, the equity or open access to education is a major challenge. If you are going to make this open access or easy access to every sector of the community or society, then certainly what kind of institutions are open, they are not well equipped, or they are well infrastructure. So infrastructure is the major challenge, and which cannot be removed out in a day or two or like that. For that you need a huge investment, either from government side or from the private side, so that can, for infrastructure development, is the first part. Second thing which is more important is the curriculum also. Curriculum which is being taught in various states like in Rajasthan or maybe in Jharkhand or like that. This curriculum is very poor. It is not matching with the market needs or the skills or abilities required for jobs. Of course, higher education is not meant for jobs, but if it is not useful for jobs or able to connect with the employers, then certainly it has no meaning. Then what is the meaning of the degree at all? So curriculum is the second challenge which has to be addressed at government and university level. And third one is that the mindset is that very important. People are coming, but then even the government is investing a lot of money in Rajasthan. New initiatives have been taken by Rajasthan, and for last 2 years Rajasthan is very vibrantly doing a lot of things for students' welfare and even teachers' welfare, institutional development. But unless the society is supporting to those changes or initiatives, the initiatives cannot get success very easily. So that is the community participation is very important. So these are some important challenges.
The future of education in the state of Rajasthan, we're talking about curriculum, we're talking about quality of education. What are the future projects the government is actually looking forward to enhance and build the education sector as a whole?
Like in this morning session, my secretary of our department, Mr. Vaibhav Galeria ji, he mentioned very rightly, because we have the 21.7% GER in the state of Rajasthan right now, and whereas the national average are above 25, and the goal is to bring the GER up to 50%. That's a bigger challenge. So if that is the target, that we have to achieve that target to bring a 50% youth to get registered over there in higher education, certainly challenges are over there. Now what is there? Even currently 65% of our youth, which is in the higher education sector, is studying in private institutions. Only 35% is shared by the government institutions or public sector institutions. Now what is there? If looking upon 50% of target, if we see that, what is there, then there is a need of 1,000, at least 1,000 private institutions to be opened in the future within 10 years or so. If we really want to cater the needs of 50% youth in higher education at current population projection only. We are not talking about what will be the addition in population after 10 years. No, at current needs we require 1,000 population. So that is, and one institution requires 15 crore rupees investment in infrastructure development and for everything, excluding the HR payment. So 15 crore rupees means for 1,000 you require 15,000 crores rupees. So that way Rajasthan has a big scope for opening higher education institutions, and for that private sector especially, it's a big scope over there. Okay.
Thank you so much.